The Santa Ana wind so prevalent this time of year. They rolled through, and they left us with bright, clear skies here in Los Angeles, California. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store. As it'll be the Cardinals of St. Louis taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Joshua Carney to kick off for the Rams.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Already here, they'll audible to something else. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down.
37-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Back to throw here. And pass complete to Moore. Fighting through, and he's got space. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Cardinals. DJ Moore. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. And a man in coverage was Trey McDuffie. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. When you look at this defense, they're just below the cut line for top half of the league. 17th in the NFL against the run. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for L.A.
It's a
52 yards.
That's good for a Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Stafford. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for
The Rams at 3-5, 2 games under 500. They were winners the last time out, so they'll be looking here to make it 2 in a row.
And when you and I watched tape preparing for this one, we saw was a team that competed hard, and they played well in all 3 phases of the game. And I think if they can carry that over to this week, they've got a really good chance to emerge victorious yet again.
Yellow 20! Alert! Easy, alert!
To the air again, Stafford. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Open man is well complete. And the Rams are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
That's a good effort there after the catch. He looked the ball in and then tried to get it to the goal line. What a nice tackle to get him down. But they're set up well now. 1st and goal at the 1.
Hubbard. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1.
2nd and goal.
And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. There to make the grab. And the Rams respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now they'll audible to something else. They'll run on 1st down. Milner. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 15 yards that time, and the Cardinals move the chains.
15. And the Cardinal 1st down.
Finding more on the out route for the completion. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 33-yard line.
And he'll get this down to about the 31-yard line. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 17-yard line.
1st down, Cardinals.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals. From 17 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And now whistles and a flag. And I think we got a jump here. But now if they wanted to, they could move the ball up to the 1 and go for 2.
Yeah, that's exactly right, because normally the ball's at the 2 when you go for 2. But if they want it now and force the penalty to the 1, but if they wanted to kick it, right, don't they just move it up?
And just move it up to the 10.
Right, move it up to the 10 if they still wanted to kick it.
They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion. This one's caught. And it stretches their lead up to 8.
Rams 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So they haven't been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field. And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
The Rams with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with 2nd down and less than a yard. Straight ahead with Hubbard. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2.
It's a loss of a yard.
They'll try and run for this with Hubbard. And he is going to have a Rams 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
A gain of 4 yards.
That's how you get right up off of the map, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Atwell! Tutu Atwell, 52 yards. And the Rams are back within a couple of the lead. Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
A gain of 12. And the St. Louis 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. He's going to look deep for more. This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone for the receiving touchdown. DJ Moore with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Easy.
Stafford. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to walk one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there. 65 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from evening this one up. Now Stafford will come up, try to get his guys a two-point conversion.
The Rams will line up for the two-point conversion.
22. Hey, give me radar. Alert!
They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a one-point lead.
22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. These two teams trading touchdowns here in what has been a back-and-forth first half.
And ordinarily, we're trying to figure out how to break out of a stalemate. Here, you're trying to figure out if you can slow someone down while continuing your breakneck pace on offense. I know one thing. The people in the crowd, they're getting their money's worth right now.
The fantasy owners like it.
Oh, without a doubt. They're just tallying them up, aren't they?
They're watching this game. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 3. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Milner trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Taken down at the 43.
Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
complete to his running back. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Moore, the man in motion. On first down, Milner. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Got a man. It's the rookie out of the 3rd round. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
In motion goes the tight end. They'll run on first down. Milner. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
At the 12-yard line.
This one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play, and it's 3rd down.
9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Back to throw. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
Traditionally, as a defense, your #1 job, stop the run. But in today's football, it's impacting the opposing quarterback. Make him uncomfortable. And so far, they've not been able to do that.
Not at all. He's been really comfortable in the pocket. 3 touchdown passes already.
So that could be an important first sack if they do want to turn things around.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. Bates' kick is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Williams now to return it. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's second down.
Set. 180. 40.
To throw is Stafford. And he rifles one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Hands, 280.
Stafford looks to throw again. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
And now an audible here into something else. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, but it's second down.
Incomplete. It leads to second and 10.
Now a handoff up the middle. Milner. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. First down line at the 34 here on third down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
They'll set up a throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Up the middle they go. Milner. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11.
At the 35-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 16. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11. 3rd and 7.
And it's 3rd down.
19 Tiger. Let's go now. 70 Lion.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the line.
1st down, St. Louis.
And he stopped immediately there. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown, Cardinals. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Cardinals are able to stretch out their lead. And maybe there that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes this a 9-point game. The Cardinals setting out to kick this one away, and off we go. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for LA. 73 yards.
No surprise he was targeted on that play because you and I both know quarterbacks like guys who can catch the ball, but they actually expect that. They love the guys who do something with it after the catch.
And impressive making him miss on that tackle attempt. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the Cardinals' 3-yard line.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available. An incompletion as a result.
From the 3-yard line again, they'll try and punch it in here on 3rd and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown, Rams. 2-2 Atwell. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Rams are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. If they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
not the case.
Not at all.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cardinals will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point splits the uprights. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Rams 29.
The Cardinals set now to kick this one away, and off we go.
And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they looked up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Stafford. He's going to take another shot here. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Stafford. He's going to go up top again. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Anthony Schwartz, 81 yards. And the Rams are able to get a score back in the final stages of this 3rd quarter.
Now for the point after.
For the extra point.
And the lead is down to a field goal now.
That's the score. Cardinals 39. Rams 36.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
On the return, here comes Smith out of the end zone.
And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish.
You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Now they'll change things around before the snap.
On first down, Milner looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around a training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
Moore, the man in motion. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.
That flag, that'll push him back 5.
He'll look to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. The offense on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's more. 14 yards, but they're still well shy of the first as that leads to third down.
It's a pickup of 14, but it brings up fourth down.
Moore, the man in motion. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And that will force a turnover on downs. Stafford now to throw. And got his man complete. Down the left sideline. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Rams use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the fourth.
The score, Rams 43, Cardinals 39.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Here's second and 10. Now back to throw. And the Rams got him. They bring him down. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. He'll drop to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up fourth down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Let's go.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And they find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Cardinals first down. And it is a big letdown there defensively. They somehow allowed to convert on fourth and long.
Listen, when you're at this point of the game, all options are on the table. Fourth down, they say, we've got to go for it. And what a play they come up with. Big yardage there to keep the drive alive.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's first and 10 now. And now they'll shift things around. And he'll get this one down to about the 27.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Second down, 8 yards to go. He'll look to throw. Open man, that's Felton.
Let's just put it on the table real quick here. This is 2-minute drill. You got to know they're looking for their number one receiver.
Yeah, you think they'd be ready for that? That time they weren't. Here's first down. And taken down. Clock leading 42 seconds. Here's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Third down.
And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. Here's first and goal. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Now first and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. Here's first and 10.
Zebra! Ready! 280! Monday! Right, 70! Crew right, 22!
Now it's Stafford. Oh, that is incomplete.
And they were just hoping for something to go their way. A tip ball, a penalty, anything to get them within shouting distance of field goal range. But now, with the clock where it is, this is going to take something close to a miracle to pull this one out.
Here comes second down.
Number 20! Hey, Red! 20 high!
Stafford now to throw. He's got that well. That's complete. They'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 26. That's absolutely ideal there. Get a good size play, get out of bounds.
Well, you saw the coaching there. That is taught and it is emphasized. Get out of bounds, understand your situation, as well as just understanding the game.
This is 1st and 10. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
White, 75. Stay 50, stay 50. Set. 180. 11.
One last throw here for Stanford. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for the Cards, it's a win they needed, if for nothing else in their sanity, as they move to 4-6. So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. From Los Angeles, so long, everybody.